Alrighty. Alright, we're here going through Legendary and the messaging that it sends. The packaging sends messaging, right? And specifically right now, I'm thinking about the airdrop, the Vault Event community, the Vault Event crew airdrop. These are going to be QR codes. And it's like, do we go put it on the packaging? We can even do two. We can go on the packaging. So you get one for each. Or do you go on the inside with the microfiber top? Because we will be putting a microfiber cloth in there. We will be doing that. The question is, do you put it on the packaging? Because on the packaging, you know, I want to highlight our people. So I think we're going to do, the idea right now is become legendary, and then you'll have the legendaries in here, boop, boop, and then you take them out, and it's gonna have this background of the Vault Event crew. People that have tagged us on Instagram will have to get permission and all this good stuff, but it's gonna be this collage of people, each of them kind of tagged on Instagram, as if you clicked on a photo, they'll drop down with their Instagram handle. And it would say, be legendary here. And the thought would be that you would have two slots for QR codes. It'd be the Vault Event crew airdrop or naming similar to that. And you'd have, you know, airdrop number 1, airdrop number 2, okay? And it would be one for each deal. And the association would be that it's for the community. The Vault Event crew airdrop, and then like the backdrop to that is the community, is people as part of the crew. And that's, I like that a lot. But there's also this interesting idea that the communication doesn't end just there, okay? Here's the deal. It's gonna be, I'm thinking we go with the velvet bag. And it's gonna be that, you open it up, and then it's gonna, you know, you're gonna have it down here like this. And we know that the velvet doesn't do a great job of wiping off fingerprints. So I'm gonna include a microfiber cloth in there. And then when you include a microfiber cloth in there, you have an opportunity to send another message. And think about this, it's you open it up, you go into the legendary, and there's something inside it. And if you really think about it, that messaging could be powerful, but what is the message? Is it something else? Like for example, I could see a little insert here that says, for the ones with a story, or something like that, something of the sort. The ones, because your favorite Funko Pops are gonna be in here. It's either whether they're monetarily high in value that you would put in here to be the best, or it's gonna be the ones with a story, that have a story behind it, that maybe it was a gift, something that you would never sell, that you love a ton, that you're passionate about. And that would be the thing. So it's like, okay, if that's the deal, it would be quite a nice touch to meet people inside the protector and be there to greet them when they go inside it. The cloth will be there, and then you have an opportunity to send a message on the inside of it. And if you did it for the ones with the story, it's talking really to the pop, right? Like, this is what goes in here. These are the ones, this is for the ones with the story, or something of the sort like that. And then on the other side of that, you could have designed for the passionate. And then you really kind of like look at it and you're like, for the passionate, for the ones with the story. And it's like the passionate have story. So it's like this interesting kind of deal for like both ways there. But there's also a thought that this could also be your airdrop. And the thought there is operationally it'd be great. We could just get a bunch of these made, have it part of the co-packing process where they package them, they put one in each one, and then when we come in and we insert random redeemables in there, then we can just unpackage the product, go in, and have a separate pile of different redeemables and then throw it in there. And it would be an easy way for us to have control over that. And also, that way we could also have control over, hey, if we start selling a lot more, we need to start giving more away. I think once you make more, give more. That's how it should be. And that would allow us to do that really easily. Now, could we do it with the packaging? Yes, it would just be a little bit more difficult. You'd probably have to peel it off, or we just swap out the entire box. You know, it could be that as well. Yeah, but you'd have to put the stickers on, which is okay, or you'd have to take them off. When you do it this way, it would be way more, it would be cleaner. It would just be cleaner. It'd be more clean. Much easier operationally. With that being said though, it wouldn't take much time to go in there and maybe peel it off, or you probably wouldn't want to go on top of it. Or you swap out the box. Anyways, you somehow take a sticker off, take a QR code off, and then put on a redeemable one. We can do that too. And it's like, how do you want to do this? There could be pros and cons to everything. I think a pro on the box is that I feel like the mental association is there with the crew. Like, that's where it needs to be. It's for them. It's for the crew. It's for the people that support us. So I like that about that. What I don't so much like about that is it's a little bit more operational. You have to go in there and take it off, put another one on, or swap out the whole thing. Can we do it? Yeah, absolutely. And it wouldn't be that many. It really wouldn't be that many compared to how many orders go out. Baseline, the common thing is going to be the Grail Starter Kit entry, giveaway entry, and that could be every month, could be once a week. Like, it's dynamic. It could change. So, yeah, we would need to make a new one you would switch over the website, you would create a new list in Klaviyo, new sign up form there, new subscription kind of form, like to sign up to the email list form, and you roll with that, and you swap, and then you go into Klaviyo into the flows, and you change everything up each month, each week, however you decide to do that for the Grail Starter Kit giveaway. But that's what it would be. So, and then you'd go and be like, okay, like every so often we go in, we're like, all right, here, we're going to go insert, we're going to take one off, we're going to insert a redeemable. Or it's like, okay, let's take that packaging out. Here's new packaging. Let's pay, some way, shape, or form you can do that. Can it be done? Yes. I don't think it would be too bad. If it gets to a point where that's burdensome, that's probably a good problem to have, because that means we're sending out so many. That means we're selling so much. So it's like a good burden to have. But is it something that we need to worry about right now? Because it would be super easy just to open up the product, grab our pile of, maybe it's a vaulted amount of product, throw it in, take the old one out, set it aside, or throw it away. And then you put it back in, and then there you go, and then off it goes. The interesting difference here is one's on the box, one's with the background of the community. One of them is within the product. And you're like, look, same thing, but like messaging matters, placement matters, association matters. So the question is it okay if you put it in the product? Because it's almost, there's a thought of like, I just want the product to be the product. I want the product to be itself. This is just me, and I'm gonna think through this some more, but like this is what's coming off of me right now. It's like, I want the product to be itself. Now, can we have an insert in here along with the microfiber cloth? I think so, yes, absolutely. I think you should have that. But you gotta be very thoughtful about what that messaging is, and I'm thinking it's like for the passionate, or for the ones with a story. Something like you're meeting them inside where they're gonna put something in, and it's like alluding to the thing that that they're gonna put in there would be great, because then it's like you're meeting them there with open arms, with a hand. For the ones with a story. Designed for the ones with a story. Designed for the passionate. One side could be your collectible, one side could be you. For the ones with a story. For the passionate. Designed for the ones with a story. For the ones with a story. Designed for the passionate. Welcome home. For the ones with a story. It's almost like it's unraveling, and then it's presented, and that thing that's presented should be itself. Communication pointed towards that thing, not away from that thing. So I'm thinking we go QR codes in the box. Because it's this message, there's messages. Become legendary, be legendary. The Vaulted on Crew airdrop, it's a message about our people and, you know. And then it's like this unraveling, and then it's presented, and this is how it gets presented. And this is what's presented. And then you open it, you bring it down, and then there's this, and then there's the microfiber cloth. And then there is a message. And it seems like that message needs to be about this product. Connection to it. And I think it's something along the lines, it seems, for the ones with the story. Or could you just go designed for the passionate? You have designed for the passionate on the product itself. What does this need to be? What should that be? Like, it's like alluding to what would go in it. Seems like the right direction. When you open it up, what do you want to find inside? What would greet you and grab your hand and guide you? What would that be? What's the message in a box?